Hello, everyone. It's wonderful to be here. Today I'm going to tell you the story about Kakbank, or Cookie Bank, that we can call it in English. It's the story about cookies and microcredits, and the link between the two. Okay, this is my good friend Peter. Peter, he likes to hang out with his friends, and he also likes cookies. This is some kind of jam cookie that he's holding in his hand. Peter is also full of good ideas. And in April 2007, I got this beautiful letter in my letterbox. It was actually a real letter for once, not an email. And it was an invite from Peter inviting me to the first Kakbank ever. So then I was thinking, like, what is this all about? What is Cockpink? And Peter, he told me that lately had been thinking a lot about microcredits. And this was it was in 2007, and quite recently there was a Nobel Peace Prize to the Grameen Bank. So this was all that Peter had in mind. He was thinking a lot about microcredits. And a microcredit, it's a small loan, and it's aimed at people in poverty who stand outside the conventional banking system. Yeah, that's the microcredit. And Peter, he had also discovered this organization called Kiva. And Kiva is the first online microcredit lending platform. They are based in San Francisco. And in the Kiva website, you find entrepreneurs from all over the world who are in need of a smaller loan. And they are made visible in this website. Okay, so back to Peter's initial invitation. The concept of Cockpink, it's very simple. You invite your friends and their friends, who might invite even more friends. And they bring sweets. You might bake something yourself. The people who want to, they put down 50 kronor each to lend. And we meet once a month. And normally we meet at Peter's place, but we've also had cake banks going in other public spaces, one in Stadsbiblioteket in Gothenburg and all around. And when we meet, we always have a lot of fun, because we like to hang out, and that's like the core of our whole activity. But we also have a lot of serious discussions when we meet, and it's about who are we going to lend our money to? What is it that matter? Are we going for specific countries, women only perhaps, any specific sectors, health sector maybe? There's one guy among us, he always wants to find clowns that he would like to invest in, but we never really find any clowns who needs a microcredit. So everyone has ideas. I mean, we sit there, we're all people with different beliefs of what we should invest in to make the world a better place. But we also have these doubts about maybe some kind of activities we should not give loans to. What about the liquor store, or the toxic pesticide? Even meat production, is that controversial or not? Makeup, should we invest in a beauty salon in a place where people might not have food for the day? So it's all these ideas that comes up, and all the way we learn a lot about poverty. We learn a lot about what are these people's conditions. So this is a bit practical. When we find a loan taker who we would like to invest in, first, the money that the 50 kronor that we collect each in Cockpink, we put them in a big pile, and then we convert it into dollars, and we transfer the money to Kiva, who transfer the money to the local field partner, who is closest to the loan taker. And when the loan is repaid to Cockpink again all the way, we reinvest the money once again. And almost all money that we lend are returned to us. Kiva has a repayment rate of 99% almost, that's high. And like you see here, it's only the local field partner who takes an interest rate on this loan. Kiva gets nothing, they're sponsored by Microsoft, and Kakbank, we put in 50 kronor, we get back 50 kronor. So, this is where we are today. 3 years later and a few sugar rushes. We have been able to make 261 loans so far and invested $44,000 have been lent and relent again. Okay, so I would also like to introduce you to some of the people who we have been given loans in Kakbank. This is Ta. She comes from Vietnam. She owns a recycling station for plastic, and she wanted a loan to be able to buy more plastic waste. She's married and she's got 3 children. This is Patience from Nigeria, and Patience, she runs a pharmacy. She needed a loan to buy more medicines, and she's married and she's got 5 children. This is one of the Cockpink favorites. It's Tuvala from Samoa, and she loves to bake cakes, and she wants a loan in order to buy more ingredients so she can bake more cakes and sell. She's married and she's got 5 children. This is Beatrice, and she comes from East Congo. Beatrice is the woman who's seen in the left here in the picture. Beatrice is a nurse, and she works in an HIV clinic for sexually assaulted women. And the women that she works with, the women who she meets when she works, they have nothing. So Beatrice and she has 4 nurse colleagues. Every month, they lend some money from their own savings to these women who are sexually assaulted and who don't have any money. And each woman is granted a loan of $20, which it's not much. Not even in Congo it's much. And Beatrice, she makes about $100 a month. But it's enough for these women to buy some fruits and some vegetables that they can sell and generate some profit out of this, so they can actually make a little bit. And they make these loans without any interest. Cockbank, we decided to make a direct loan to Beatrice. And this time we did not go through Kiva. And in a sense, we feel that what Beatrice and her colleagues are doing, they are a small microcredit institute on their own, so and we feel connected to them. Peter, who's the founder of Kakbank, he went to Congo in 2008 and visited Beatrice and saw her project. So, Cockpink, it's growing all the time. And right now we are 18 banks altogether. In Sweden, most of them. There was one in Edinburgh, but the person who initiated the bank went home. It's a very, very simple concept. What you do is you invite your friends and you feed them with some things that you like. Everyone who feels like it put in these 50 kronor a month, which is less than 2 cups of coffee. So feel free to start and bake your own bank, or if not, you are also welcome to join us in the Gothenburg Bank. And you can find more information about us in the website. Thank you.